All right, here we go. TTV.
NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On first down, here comes this offense. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Alabama quickly back to the line. The give is to Miller. Got room at the 35. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. To the air, it's Milroe. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to
The more you wait for and pick your plays, the more I'm going to switch it up, fam.
Don't take a big shot.
Looking to move it through the air. Unleashes one deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Got his man. And he was loose and in the open.
I got a receiver that's so fast. He makes fast people look slow.
On his way, a tremendous pickup on that one.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy if he wants to.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. On the move, it's Haynes. Just buried it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Leaves it with the running back. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
Well, you know this offensive
I told you it's being recorded. You better pay attention, motherfucker.
scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Man, come on. What's wrong with my shit, man? It ain't even letting me pick a play. Come on, man. That's crazy.
And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
That makes the score Alabama 7, NC State 0.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Collins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Going up top. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, NC State.
The crazy thing is you will never score again.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this running back?
No, I'm fucking with you. You might score again. I'm going to get your ass, motherfucker. I got you.
He'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. This guy shows it.
Okay. I got you.
Stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man.
Going downfield for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Alabama pushing the tempo. Quarterback will audible. Looking for a man. It's Milrow. It's complete on the right side. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Complete out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, he gets the ball back. After he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Now sliding to his left. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Big part of the offensive game plan is yards after the catch, but none available there.
I like the idea on offense of trying to spit the ball outside quickly and see if your guy can make something happen in space, but give the defense credit. They
fires and picked off. Didn't get a ton of
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I gotta play you on Heisman then. Yeah.
DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball,
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Defense in press coverage. That's caught. It's Waters. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Looking for space. It's Waters. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Crosses midfield. The 30. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
It's just one of them days.
Dude, you're just thinking, let him kick a field goal. Don't let him score points. Heck no. You turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. The field goal is no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to...
And he holds it in after 25. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown tie.
Hey, check this out, man. Shout out, man. KyngTahj, either way it goes.
Scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
That makes the score Alabama 21, NC State
7.
Hey, it's crazy. I'm just talking shit because I got Alabama. I really wouldn't even pick these motherfuckers. You doing your shit.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. NC State sending the offense back onto the field.
You sound like Suge Knight, last couple niggas. Nigga, I ain't none of them last couple niggas. Nigga, you better get your... Oh, shit.
So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. NC State going up tempo. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. A first down run in the red zone. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
I love the effort by the defense. The last play, gain of no yards. This play, they get a sack. They're playing excellent defense right now up against their own goal line.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Pressure coming. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, looking again to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40.
I'm going to let you know right now. Number 56 is fast as fuck.
He wants to throw.
Ah!
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and what do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got it in the middle, it's Bernard. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 21, NC State 7.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bama! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Alabama 28, NC State 7.
Just about set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Got his man quickly. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's looking to throw it. Uncorks one. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find...
Oh, picked off. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at 35.
Man, first I'd like to give a shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They're bringing heat. Extending the play. Fires downfield. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Got a man. It's Miller. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Fires to the end zone. Finds his big tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Trying to barge their way in.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
The kick is up and good, and put one more.
The good thing is, YouTube only take about 30-second clips. The bad news is, when I throw this bitch on Twitch, they gonna see all this shit. You did your thing, though. Yeah, you did your thing, brother. Win, lose, or draw, you did good.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Number 2.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Man, if you could play Heisman, let me get that. If you could play Heisman, yeah, I told you I got to play you like I'm playing Heisman, man. If you go ahead and go play Heisman, then come back on up here, man. We'll be waiting on you, man.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He tries to take the top off. He's got it on the left. Open runway ahead. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Ready to try the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to
Lets it fly. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.